What is going on YouTube? This is Robert, and this is not correct. Today I'm going to be going through the Fall Winter 2025 lookbook preview, whatever in the end you want to describe it by and call it, and we're basically just going to be jumping straight into it and going through it. And yeah, obviously I do this every single season, or I have done for as long as I can. Today is out a little bit earlier, I believe, than it typically is, because, well, it's out straight away at 11:30, so we're going to jump straight into it. So, hopefully, this is fine. And now we can click preview, and we get everything. As always, I go through this by opening up each tab and section, and that's basically it. At the end of the day, we run through it, hopefully in a fast or seamless manner, but you know, we'll have to wait and see as far as that is concerned. But let's go through and open this up for the Fall Winter 2025 season. So as long as the positioning is okay, I'll be able to go through it. Hi Skywalker, how are you doing today? Hopefully I'll just be able to run through this as simply and smoothly as possible. So Vanson Leather's BB Simon jacket is going to kick off, which is just going to be expensive. Nice Supreme on the nice Supreme on the back, on the brown and black colorway, but that is not really my favorite piece to kick off a season. Oh well. Jumping straight into the next piece, we've got a leather yoke puffer jacket that has got lambskin leather yoke. Nice Supreme on the back again. Colours, black colourway is fine. Colours are a bit hit and miss for like legibility. It's fine. It's fine. New York fleece, okay. I prefer it in the black and white colourway. That's We're off to a great start this season so far. Off to a great start. Okay, another BB Simon. We've got a quilted work jacket up next. Maybe it'll grow on me in like winter time. Black colourway's fine. Oh. Okay. Quilted double knee painter pant is up next with the BB Simon. I prefer the black colourway. That's just where I will be with that. BB Simon again. Okay, a reversible hooded fleece. Isn't this the same layout that we've had previously? Just where the Supreme's located on like a fleece. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. I mean, it's reversible, which is cool. That colourway's a bit better. Yeah. The P is debatable. Black colourway's nice. Looks a lot better. Yeah, least favourite central colourway, better colourway's black and like the purple. I suppose they'll probably end up calling it in the end. Okay. Yeah, black and purple, I'd probably say, are my favourite. I mean, at the end of the day, with BB Simon, I'm never really a fan of studded, but, you know, it's just one of those things. So, next up, we've got the Dash Snow hooded work jacket up next. Obviously, artwork by Dash Snow, so hopefully that's self-explanatory. But yeah, we then have a leather blazer. Simple, easy piece. Leather trouser, same sort of thing, they just like go side by side, like hand in hand, and that is going to be that. Okay, we've got a patchwork windstopper hooded faux fur jacket. Different, very different. Fair enough, I suppose, at the end of the day. Just one-off piece, okay? Could be limited. If it is, you'll probably see people on Twitter and such saying like limited and such, and then, you know, the obvious happens. We've got a zip-off sleeve quilted bomber jacket up next. So it goes into a vest, basically. Realtree colourway, you know, typically very popular, as we'll find this season. It's going to be popular. It's okay. Yeah, that's probably just going to be the most popular colourway, being the front one. So yeah, and the last thing for this tab is going to be the piece that we saw on social media. I believe it was Ghostface Killer was wearing it in the end. Is going to be this Drill Team varsity jacket. I believe it's this piece. Is there another colorway? No, that's it. I'm kind of sure that it was that piece. Maybe. I don't know. Nice varsity though. Lot going on with it. I don't know if the front's a bit too much, like too full, if you know what I mean, or whether people will be happy with it. We got the Barney colorway, like making a comeback. But yeah, Mitchell and Ness lined hooded satin varsity jacket is going to be up next. See, I don't know if overdoing it with the like real tree and the tree camo and all of this and that is going to be like the smart idea, because a lot of people love it, or whether it's a bad idea to like overdo it like they used to with S logos. Simple sort of colorway there in black and red, and that's going to be it. Okay, so from the first row, I think it's down to personal preference. I feel like there are a couple of pieces that are fine. Not many that are like my like oh my god type of pieces, but still not horrendous. So we can carry on with this into the second row, hoping for the best at the end of the day. Wow, that is a lot going on. Oh, okay, that's expensive. Jeff Hamilton. Okay, Jeff Hamilton, New York Yankees varsity jacket. It's just going to be expensive. Yeah. Is it like a one of one type colorway? Yeah. Yeah. Just look up previous like Jeff Hamilton pieces, basically, and you understand all you need to understand. Really cool, and obviously official Yankees merch, which is really cool. But it's probably going to be expensive at the end of the day. Limited, but probably expensive. We then have an Old English Arc coach's jacket to follow that. I like that. Nice. Simple. Yep. Perfectly fine with that. That's a nice, easy piece. Jeff Hamilton, really cool, but it's going to be up there. I just know that it comes with the name. So, yeah. Next up, we have a shot leather racer jacket following that. What have we got going on? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you very much, Dot Mars. I hope that you're doing good today as well. Thank you for coming in. As anyone watching, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it because you're taking your time out to watch. So, yeah, thank you. So the short leather racer jacket. Ooh. I like the interior. I don't know if I like that teal colorway that much. I feel like you'd see it in an older like film or something, like the Brad Pitt and Leonardo, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I feel like that's something they'd be wearing in that 100% that like colorway. Maybe even this colorway on Brad Pitt, but this definitely fits that sort of scenery of that in the end. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on from that, we've got an... I butcher their name every single season for, like, so long now. AOI. Aoi? Doesn't sound right. Cross M52 jacket is going to be up next. Okay, different colourways? Does it look better on that or not? I feel like it stands out more on the black colourway, but it might look a bit better on like the camo colourway. Personal opinion. Just got you on in the background. Thanks for streams. No problem. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Eric. How are you today? Next up, we're on to some of the zip-ups, hoodies, and such. We've got a quilted zip-up to kick things off. Yeah. I mean, it's going to keep you warm, so... that's it, in the end. President Hoodie is up next. Making a comeback. Okay. That's cool. I'd have to see what like season we're going back to. When did we go back to with that? Because that's old. 2017. Not as old as I was expecting, but still 2017 we're going back to with the design here. Yeah, simple, easy. Timing, it's probably quite funny for when they're releasing it, but yeah. Exorcist. Huh. Didn't see that coming. If it's on a tee as well, The Exorcist, I feel like that'd be really cool. And a sticker would be amazing. Artwork is by Kazuo Umez. I feel like that's going to have a very niche like market, and like a double XL you're going to see in a few months someone's just like, oh, sold for like 600, and you're going to be like, great. Straight into the box logo, I suppose. That feels like it's a lot sooner than it typically is. So this is the one that was advertised and put about, which is going to be the Real Tree Camo colorway. Probably going to be quite popular because of what the colorway is at the end of the day. Different colorways, definitely. Okay. So we're going with a white colorway with a light pink at the front almost. Blue, or like royal blue standing out. Grey, black, neon like pink colour. We've got a navy and then we've got an olive at the back. Popularity wise, you've got have like Real Tree here. Probably like the blue, you know, like olive is like close by, and then like pink close by as well, and then the others will be sort of hit and miss. Black colorway is always typically popular, but it's more like the standout ones will be the ones that people will like in the end. But yeah, it's okay. Is it better than the mock-up or worse? That is the criteria, I suppose, that we have to look at. I feel like the mock-up might have looked a little bit better that people were putting around, but at the end of the day, people are probably going to be happy regardless. So yeah, there is the box logo for this season. So yeah, that's cool. Wu-Tang Clan. This was obviously another advertised thing that was put out. The news was broken. Imagery is on the front. Fall into 17. Yeah, definitely 2017. I feel like 2017 had a bit more variety. When I went for that, it definitely had a bit more to it, I would say, but it definitely is like reminiscent, you could say. Wu-Tang Clan is on the front. I feel like that. Okay, that's on the back. So, see, I'm gonna be the picky person who would say, what if that was on the back and that was on the front? But at the same time, maybe it would have just been better just to have one, like singular, at the front with like their logo, or maybe the it's very difficult, isn't it? Because they've got 4 things they're trying to fit in. It's cool regardless because it's Wu-Tang Clan, but I don't know. Will people be as happy with it? Because yet again, I saw mock-ups that it's so different, isn't it? Because you can go with your expectation of what you'd like to see and then what you get. We'll just have to see how people feel. See, grey colourway almost looks a little bit better with that than the black colourway, and so does navy. Maybe it's just dependent on the colourway how it looks, and maybe it will look better in hand, because sometimes their photos on here are abysmal. You can't really appreciate the pieces as much. So yeah, now we're back to normal. We're past, you know, the box logo, the Wu-Tang Clan. That's out the way. Now we're going on to probably the more of the normal pieces that people would just be like skip, skip, skip. So we've got a stars studded hoodie up next. I mean, stars really cool. I hate studded pieces. I really do. I just can't. I can't. We've got a reversible work zip up hoodie up next, which is waffle thermal on the reversal. That's cool. Orange and yellow. I like the colourway here with like the cream and like the tan. That's nice. But ooh. Oh god. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We move ahead. We've got the Knowledge Reigns zip up hoodie. I feel like we've had that before from Supreme, like Knowledge Reigns Supreme from them. I feel like I recognise that. Anyway, it's different. It stands out. It's got a lot going on for it, and it doesn't feel like it's too over the top, at least. So, collegiate applique zip up. They do like a collegiate piece like every season, I'm pretty sure currently, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that as long as it's different variety and it changes as to what they're doing. But yeah, they definitely have been doing that consistently. We've got the IDGAF zip up hoodie. Different placement, I suppose, at the end of the day. Glow in the dark as well. That's kind of cool. They haven't really done that often, have they? I mean, the last big glow in the dark I remember were like the skulls pieces, unless I'm wrong. They probably have done things here and there, but it's nothing that's memorable for me personally. So yeah, 4 different colorways. Yeah, it's different at the end of the day, so that's fine. We've got the Chicago White Sox up next with a zip up. Only in the front? Okay. I feel like you go from like one thing to another. You have Jeff Hamilton with the Yankees being like so over the top and so everything and filling every space, and then they're like White Sox. Like, maybe it's me. Satin Applique hoodie is up next. Big Supreme going down. I mean, it's fine. Perfectly cool. Just easy piece. Nice different colorways. Nothing wrong with that. We then have a football zip-up hoodie. That's nice. I know that you're going to see someone pull off like a ridiculous sale, you know, probably in this colorway, and like you'll see like a double XL or just an XL or something. They'll be like, look what I got for this, and it's people are going to be like, wow, okay. Because this one specifically, I think, holds a better look than the others will do, because it just pops a little bit more. So yeah, we've got the classic Supreme, which is going to be available in their obviously like respective stores or shops. So this one is LA for grey. Oh god, San Francisco for the front colorway that we've got here. And then I don't know what the others are, so it's going to be a surprise at the end of the day. Yeah, there are obviously a lot of stores. So you've got what, 3, 6, 12 stores, is it overall? Wonder which one London will get. Probably a terrible one. It will be. It'd be such a boring one, because they've got 2 of the same like greys. They've got like a heather grey and then like a light grey that they're using. So I feel like it'll be one of those 2 that London's going to get. It just will. It definitely will be. So following that, we've got a small box hoodie, standard staple, easy. We've then got a small box crew neck, same sort of thing. Different colourway going on there. Polartec face mask half zip. Same thing included there. It's like a tree, like camo design they've got going on. And that's going to cover it for some of the hoodies for now. Okay, box logo, Wu-Tang Clan. Some others in between here and there that are nice, but overall they're probably going to be like 3 or 4 that will be like the big highlights. Obviously the football piece, I think, for people will be as well. Next up, as soon as I see shot, I know it's going to be expensive. So I've got the shearling hooded work jacket following that. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if it works so well on that. Black colourway, always just nice and clean. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that camo, like snow camo tone. Not for me. Following that, we have a Vance & Leathers Gore-Tex shell jacket. Nice. Easy layout. Supreme, not really the most legible on the sleeves, but you know, that's fine. Black colourway's nice. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be expensive, obviously. That's like the evident thing, but it is a nice little design in the end. But with it being Vance & Leathers and Gore-Tex, you just know that's going to happen. We then have the Gore-Tex pant to match in the end. Nothing really wrong with the branding. It's kind of like decent, because sometimes they do it and it just doesn't look right. But this looks perfectly fine. So yeah, no problems with that. A Pertec reversible track jacket. Is this the 3rd or the 4th like reversible piece we've already seen so far? We're only on like the 2nd row. I mean, there's nothing wrong as long as they reverse into like a nice piece, but it's just that it's very consistent currently that they are doing this currently. But you know, it's just one of those things. Can't really read the Supreme. Yeah, again, like another piece that's happening with, but it's fine. Okay. Polartec shearling reversible pullover. Another reversible. Looks nice. That's all that matters at the end of the day. If it's got a nice look on the reverse end, then that's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's perfectly fine with it being reversed. It's just that there can be a lot of them, I feel. I feel like we're going to see a couple more. Last item for this row is going to be the 2-in-1 Gore-Tex Parker reversible 700 fill down liner jacket. You couldn't write this, like really. How's it look? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no real problems. With it being a two-in-one, price might, you know, but we'll have to see whether they're kind or not. Typically, though, when you see a lot of two-in-one pieces from Supreme, their prices are like terrible, basically. So yeah. Anything else following that? Probably going to be the pant. No, thank God. We've got a contrast piping track jacket, and it's not reversible. First two colorways aren't my favourite, but it's not reversible. We also got the track pant to match. I'd probably say black colorway is what I like out of that. So that's the second row. A lot going on, like quite a lot going on, from box logo, Jeff Hamilton, a nice football piece, a lot of reversibles, a Vanson piece that's quite nice, and yeah, keep going, we keep going. Am I flying through this or not? I think so. I think I'm going at a better pace than normal. I'm not yapping as much, so that's a positive for everyone. We've got a short shearling coat to kick off this row, which is going to be the third row. Singular piece, really nice. Probably going to be expensive as always, probably above 1,000, but really nice piece regardless. A spell out embroidered ripstop track jacket is going to follow that. Just a simple sort of piece, something we like see from season to season. We've got the track pant to match, same sort of thing. I think it's just like we see very similar pieces here and there. It's just like something that they release at the end of the day. So that's the first done. Reflective arc hooded work jacket is going to follow. Bringing back reflective quite heavily, it seems, this season. I wonder if that's going to be like a consistent theme. Obviously can't do it on this one because it's denim, but on the others they have. Yeah, I mean, it looks fine at the end of the day. Oh no, it has. It is. Why would you trick me? And it's going to be the same for the double knee pant as well. I don't know how I feel about like this dirty sort of look that they've got going with the red colourway. Doesn't really do it for me. I like the reflective aspect, but mainly on the black colourway. Denim in the jacket. But yeah, I don't really know what's up with that. We've got a faux shearling lined bomber jacket following that. Nice classic Supreme on the back. Different colourway. That's a nice colourway. I'm not falling for it again though this season, because obviously I fell for that already, buying a jacket, and then it just wasn't how I wanted it to fit in the end. So I don't think I'm going to fall for that again. But it is a really nice looking piece. But yeah, I'm not delving down that rabbit hole again. But a very nice like blue and black colourway personally. Following that, we've got a Cordura snorkel coat. I've never heard snorkel coat before. Supreme really doesn't stand out that well. So it's got a like reflective line to it, obviously. It's cool. I mean, it's a cool piece. Very like heavy duty. It looks like big piece, so it should hopefully keep you warm. But yeah, I don't remember hearing a snorkel coat before from Supreme, so that's something different. We've got a Gore-Tex shell jacket. Where's the artwork from? Or are they just not going to say it's just going to be like bugs or hornets? Ah, the swarm returns. There you go. That's what it's going to be. Okay, I love that like PowerPoint text we've got going on. The swarm returns. It's not a film. I thought it would have been a film or something. Definitely not. No idea. Well, hopefully someone can key me in on that, because that'd be nice to know, because I haven't got a clue whatsoever. And we've got it in a cargo pant as well, which definitely does. Oh, it's the Wu-Tang Clan. Where on earth is that? Sorry. How are you going to put it on the pant and then not put it on the jacket? Because I only know like limited things of the Wu-Tang Clan. It's Return of the Swarm. Like, my knowledge is very, very, very limited. How are you going to put it though on the pant? And oh, it's there on the jacket. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no. If I hadn't seen that on the pant, I would not have known Wu-Tang Clan. And there, that's so not legible. Is that the text that they use though? Return of the Swarm? Definitely not. That is definitely not. No, that is not what they use for Return of the Swarm. It's not even close. Who did this? Please. You have so many other options. Their artwork for it is so good as well, like just across the... God. Anyway, I'm not like cultured enough to have known in the end. I literally have a limited like repertoire when it comes to them, so I just think that just does no justice, and that just looks terrible. Like, genuinely. Anyway, moving on. We've got the Umbro down puffer jacket following that piece, or pieces. I don't know how people feel about Umbro. Whether it's made a comeback, making a comeback, is past its time. I really don't know at the end of the day. That looks cool. But yeah, I don't know what people are feeling with it. We've then got the Umbro gradient track jacket. Probably just the black colourway, I'm not going to lie to you. Oh wow, that's... They're not really great at this like transitioning, are they? They're not really doing their best with it. Anyway. Boucle baseball jersey. Different colourways. One. Don't know how I feel about that. Does that say like 31 years of Supreme? I like the Umbro track jacket. The puffer is loud. Yeah, the puffer is definitely like in your face loud. I just don't know how people feel about Umbro at the end of the day. Fire and ice hockey jersey. I love how we go from this like calm, cool demeanor to just like explosions, you know, fireworks, S logos, you know, greatest of all time, thanks to no one. They are just slapping as much as they can on here. We've got the S logo. Like, fair enough at the end of the day. Keep at it, you know. Don't get to see how the others look. That one's not so great. I'd probably say it's black or blue. That'd be like the best one. Then got a split long sleeve football top. Not my favourite. Ooh, definitely not my favourite, yeah. Angel Thermal, which is by Flannery Silver. I'm glad I didn't read that out loud and that I've read it internally, because, yeah. Fair enough. At least it's got a front and a back to it, so black colourway might look a little bit better with it. Oh, I thought this is what I saw in one of the photos. This is sad, isn't it? Because this is this the film that I'm thinking of? It is. Okay. Yeah, this is the Burt Reynolds. Yeah. Okay, so if you don't know the backstory behind this, you can look into it. It's just a very sad like film about obviously dog going to heaven and such, but it's the fact that basically Burt Reynolds recorded his last line, or one of his final lines, to the voice actress who was no longer here, basically because of things that had occurred in real life that won't go into, but it's extremely sad, and you can hear it in his voice, that it's obviously affecting him. But yeah, I don't really know the significance of this because I feel like it should be very downplayed because it's very sad in the end. Like, it's extremely, like, it really makes you feel very sad. So I don't know about choosing a very uppity part from it, but I feel that it's very very like sad. Obviously a main scene to it is obviously about the money and such. I don't know about picking that. I feel like it's more like a dampener sort of thing, like, anyway. But yeah, it's a good film. It's a very good animated film, but very sad. It's just sad. When you learn the backstory, it is. So yeah. Piping soccer jersey is following that. Going on to a different note at the end of the day. What does that say on the sleeve? Brighter Futures. Is that like sponsored towards that? There are so many things that I like to just like look into or like see. Yeah, I presume that is. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's cool to see at the end of the day. Nothing over the top about it, just simple and easy. We then have an overprint short sleeve top. Not my favourite. Floral soccer jersey, nice. There was a piece that went viral actually with the Japan football top or soccer jersey, where somebody had done embroidery all over it, which was very beautiful embroidery, and this is reminiscent of that, which is very nice to see. That's cool. Yeah, really nice. I like that. We've then got a Warthog warm-up pullover. It's fine. Yeah. I like the artwork to it. Like, the text is very different to what we normally get on pieces. Collegiate applique. Yeah, again, another collegiate. It's perfectly fine. Just easy. We've got the King Tut rhinestone short sleeve top. He would have wanted it. Like, fair enough. Yeah, it's fine. Butcher their name. Gems short sleeve top. Rhinestones. Rhinestones being the bane of my existence. A small box long sleeve tee is up next, which is going to finish that off. And the last section we have is the All Dogs Go to Heaven short sleeve shirt. All I can think of, I know that a lot of the film is like very like, it just gets to me. I like the black colourway in that. I think it stands out. Metallic plaid zip up shirt is up next. Supreme just there on the like left chest basically. Colourways aren't my favourite. Quilted lined hooded velvet shirt is up next. Not my favourite either. The wide wale corduroy snap shirt is going to follow that. Black colourway is probably quite wearable. I feel some people pull off like a couple of the pieces in the end, but personal preference. Thermal lined zip up flannel shirt is going to follow that. A lot of lined pieces this season. We've got a flannel pyjama shirt. Okay, no pant, just pyjama shirt. We've then got a plaid flannel shirt following that. I'm slowly like trying to ease into like plaid flannel pieces, but some of the colourways really just don't do it to me. Like, they really don't. Pinstripe shirt is up next. Supreme yet again on the left pocket. Applique denim shirt. Supreme on the back. It's okay. Kind of. So that's the third row. Couple of memorable pieces. Couple of pieces I think will be expensive, like the 2-in-1, you know, the Shirley, things like that. I do like the All Dogs Go to Heaven and the Umbro. But yeah, it does also just depress me at the same time. So next up we have, and the embroidery soccer shirt. I think that looks great. We've got the Crane short sleeve top up next. Better colourways? No. Bringing back like a lot of logos and such they previously used, and the Crane looks cool with the Japan flag. I just feel like it would have looked better on like a black colourway, like grey, I don't know, like blue, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think it probably looks best either on the front colourway or the central like camo, but just a singular I feel might have made it just stand out a bit more. We've got the twill applique. What on earth is this? I can't lie, this looks like something that someone buys off Temu. You know when someone says to you, I got your Supreme shirt for your birthday, and they've done their best. Obviously they've done their best, but that's literally what that looks like to me. That does not look... No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. It really doesn't. We have a sequin football jersey following up from that piece. Same on the front as it is on the back. I mean, I'm fine with that, but I feel like wouldn't you have just been better off than just having Supreme on the front and then just leaving the rest clear instead of just repeating it? Just me. We've got the Pounds soccer jersey with rhinestone applique, because of course it wouldn't be complete without rhinestone applique. Premier team, flawless. Oh, and you've got at least different price points. So this is the £20 jersey. This is the £50. Is that the £10 at the front, I'm guessing? Hopefully it goes like 10, 20, 50, so you go up. It's fine. Is it? It's just, it's different. It's different. We then have the Chicago White Sox hooded baseball jersey following that. See, that's a bit better. Compared to the other White Sox piece that was just 3 logos repeated, that is just better. It's simple and clean. Obviously, it might be quite bland for some people, but it's better. It makes better use of it. How's the back? I like that. Yeah, just easy. Another reflective piece. We've got the reflective long sleeve top. Perfectly fine, to be honest. I don't remember the last time they did letters so large that it was front and back splitting like half, basically. So that's cool to see. We've got the Exorcist again with the short sleeve top. Just don't get to see the back to it. That's, oh, just freezing. That's good. I love when things freeze, obviously. Yeah, we don't get to see the back to it, which I love that. Obviously, I love not being able to see the back to something, but it's the Exorcist regardless, which is kind of cool. Hopefully there is a sticker or something to do with that, or a tee, but we'll have to wait because that's going to be like the next row, isn't it, that we go through. So we've got the cross short sleeve top up next. Just simple piece. Intarsia sleeve, long sleeve top, same sort of thing. Get like an Intarsia, collegiate, things like that every single season. We've got the Help short sleeve top. I don't know if it's so wise putting that on the front of a top. There's definitely going to be a dumb social media post with that included. You know that there is. We've got the cracked stretch short sleeve top up next. Would preferred it on the back, but you know, that's just me being me. We've got the Jester short sleeve top. That's a cool little design. Embroidery, obviously, as always. I like the black and the navy with that. I think that looks cool. And we've got the short sleeve pocket tee to finish that off. Next up, Umbro leather track jacket. There's not really a lot going on for it, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, whether people will be ecstatic or whether they'll be like, this is bland. And if it's like 300, let's say, because it's leather, maybe more than that. If it's less, you know, fair enough. People will then be like, for Umbro? You know, I still don't know where Umbro sits within this whole medium in the end. We've also got the track pant to follow. Yeah, I don't know where it finds itself. I really don't. Right. I think this is more evident as to what it is. It's the Wu-Tang Clan. Like, yeah. I don't know if it makes the best use of them in the end. Maybe people feel otherwise. Black colourway. Definitely. Black colourway. Yeah, prefer that in the black colourway 100%. Way better. Way better. We've then got the stripe rugby up next. It says original artwork is by Angel's Pond. Fair enough, yeah. Blues Clues going on here. Ooh. Don't know how I feel about the camo for the 3 on the back of that. We've then got the Bones football jersey. That's cool. Yeah, again, I don't know whether or not having the number on the front and the back is something that people look forward to or like. I don't know. Anyway, I think it's just like a little fun piece in the end. Looks best in the red or the white colourway because you don't really get to see the outline of the bone on the black colourway. We then have a Potek hooded hockey jersey. I like the pink and the black colourway. Breast cancer awareness football jersey. That's cool. So I'm guessing it will then say, when you click onto the item, money will be donated to it. Hopefully, that's what it says. Not to be picky, like I'm never picky, but wouldn't a pink colourway, like, I know putting, you know, the ribbon embroidered on there is great and all, but isn't the main thing that you typically have like a pink colourway released for the awareness of it? Even white with pink, you know, it makes it stand out. I don't know, just me personally. I feel like that allows it to be like, because a lot of people know, obviously if they see the ribbon they know, but a lot of people know more often than not from the colourway that goes with it it's like associated, but anyway. We then have a Swords baseball jersey. That's cool. Very pirate themed. I like that. Yeah, that's fun. Very cool. Dash Snow short sleeve top. Okay. Fair enough. Do what you do, I suppose, in the end. We then have the Always Prevail short sleeve top. Yeah, it doesn't work on the camo. Black colorway probably barely. Pink colorway is probably the only colorway where it's like actually legible to see. We've got the mascot long sleeve football top up next. It's fine, nothing crazy. Pumpkin short sleeve top. Please release it before Halloween. If you're going to do anything, please, especially the front colorway, and if the black colorway's got orange as well, brilliant. Just release it before Halloween. Don't do the thing that you've done season to season to season. We've got the Jesus short sleeve top. Why is it more like look more vibrant on the interior than the exterior? Unless that's just the back to it and the front's like very see-through. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Stripe pocket long sleeve top is up next. It's okay. Peacock short sleeve top. That's cool. That's really cool. I remember the time that a peacock, 2 of them actually, jumped onto a fence where I used to live. They jumped onto the back fence, just 2 peacocks. Turns out they were escaped from somewhere. But yeah, it's just a pair of them. I've never seen a peacock up close like that before. They look absolutely unreal in real life. Like, absolutely majestic. It's insane how, like, beautiful they are. Especially all sprawled out, which they were. It's unreal to see. But yeah, that's a cool piece. I believe they left behind a feather. One of their feathers came off that my granddad took in the end. Obviously he took it, I didn't get it. But yeah, I like that piece. We've got a washed short sleeve top. Simple. Small box tee. Simple as well. On to the next. We've got pants. Zip off utility pant is going to kick off. Yep. Simple and easy. Magnetic dot trouser. Don't know how I feel about that. BB Simon quilted double knee painter pant. Yeah, we've seen this. The Dash Snow double knee painter pant. Yeah. Leather trouser. Yeah. Leopard faux fur loose fit jean. Ooh. Oh. No. 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 Not for me. The All Dogs Go to Heaven loose fit jean. Which colourway does it look better on? That is the question. So I'd say in the black colourway it stands out a bit more, but it almost blends a bit better with the denim blue colourway. But yeah, we've got the Jacquard Logos double knee denim painter jean, not pant, jean. Not really too legible in the other 2 colourways. Obviously in the first one it's most legible. So yeah, we've got a distressed loose fit selvage jean up next. Sort of like simple standard piece, just different colourways, different looks. The rigid loose fit selvage jean is up next. Obviously exact same thing, made in Japan. Next up is made in Italy for the wide wale corduroy painter pant as well. Yeah, I don't like this on the reflective double knee pant. The other 2 colourways I'm fine with, it's just the red. I'm just not a fan of that. We've got a baggy jean, standard, just different colourways, obviously compared to prior seasons. The worn double knee denim painter jean. So much going on there. Japanese washed cotton is what it is. I don't know whether or not the retails stay the same or whether they go up because it's obviously imported from Japan and such. I don't know. Baggy selvage jean is up next. Same sort of thing in the end, just different colourways, different variations. Regular jean. Don't know how I feel about that. Cargo pant is up next. I like the olive. It's a nice tone. Chino pant. That's going to cover it. Okay. Some jackets. We've got the Jacquard Logos denim trucker jacket. Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't. First colourway, great. Other 2, not a fan. Obviously, we've already seen the painter jean. So it's the exact same opinion I'm still sticking with. We've got a distressed selvage trucker jacket up next. Pin, obviously coming with it as well. Obviously you see there, made in Japan. I like that. I really only like the pink peach. Denim's fine to an extent, but I really only like the front colorway. Obviously got the selvage jean to match in the end, which is there, and that's that. And for the last part of this section, we've got a face mask 700 fill down puffer jacket. Probably gonna be expensive, let's be real, at the end of the day. We move on from that, or is that it? No, we move on to a plaid track jacket. Oh god. And a plaid warm-up pant. Sorry, not for me. Not for me. So, penultimate section we are on to, kicking off with a plaid cargo. Yet again, comes with a pin. I like the first colourway, second colourway is not my favourite. We've got a hooded utility jacket to follow that. Yeah, simple sort of piece. Nothing wrong with it. Nice mix of colourways as well. No faults. On to the tees. The tees. I think this is a big decider for people because typically a lot of people don't really shell out on the first week. They go for something simple. So Playboy Carti, I've seen mixed opinions. Obviously all of the posters have basically been stolen. As far as I've seen, everywhere people just ripped them down, torn them. I can't lie, I don't really understand for what point, because you're not going to be able to restore it to like a full poster. Like all of the old posters just looked decent. Nowadays they know that people are going to try and steal them, so they just stick them together and just put so much glue that people are literally just tearing them off like completely in the end. So yeah, Playboy Carti starts this off. Target tee. Oh god. Skull tee. Stick tee. Devotion tee. That is better than the others. Blowout tee by Rob Zombie. It's got a front and a back, and it's a lot better than... That's it. Okay. So, Playboy Carti's probably going to be people's number 1. Devotion 2. Blowout 3. 4 for Skull. 5 being Target, and 6 being the stick tee. Maybe unironically or ironically people like the stick tee, I don't know, but that's probably the order I'd put it in. Also, not as many tees as we normally get. Or is that just me? I feel like we normally get a lot more than that in the end. But maybe that's me. But yeah, not the best tees again. Not the best tees. I'm sure there will be sales that you'll see people get, but yeah. We've got the League Champs Zip Up hooded sweatshirt up next. It was so much going on there. Wow. Is that good or bad? That is the question. We've got the Dash Snow hoodie. Yeah, again, Dash Snow coming in. Swarovski Motion logo. That's going to be expensive, isn't it? Because it's Swarovski. Don't know if it's the best idea to do it on a Motion logo. At least with most Motion logos, it's legible to it saying Supreme. I have to see how people feel about that. We've got the Wings Zip Up hoodie up next. That's got a lot going on. It's kind of cool. Obviously artwork by the Women's History Museum, which is also nice because we haven't had that few years maybe it's been now since the last Women's History Museum piece. So that's nice to see. We've got the Repeat Script Zip Up hoodie following that. Just a simple piece. Arc Thermal lined hoodie. Yeah, again, simple. Faux fur Zip Up hoodie. Big Supreme on the back. It's okay. We've got the 176 Zip Up hoodie. Artwork by Clint 176. Not gonna act like I know. I don't do that, so. S logo hoodie. They're here. The S logos are here. How many more do we get? Multi logos hoodie is up next. So just reusing some previous designs and things and just cutting and sticking different parts of it. It's 3 logos split basically. It's okay. We've got the washed Old English hoodie. It's fine. Michael Jackson. This was one of the other pieces that I was looking forward to seeing what they were going to do. Not really sure about the execution, but we've got the Michael Jackson Dangerous zip-up hoodie. Last Michael Jackson pieces were definitely a lot better, for sure. I don't know if people are going to be as you know, like, wow, because I would have expected like a big graphic, but that's just me. Piping zip-up hoodie is going to follow that. It's okay. The crest applique half zip pullover. I like that. It's a nice piece. Overlock hoodie. It's fine, yeah. Ooh. Woven patches hoodie. No, thank you. Small box hoodie. Simple, easy. Next up, faux suede snap shirt. Different. Would you wear something under that, or would you just wear that directly? That's my question. In winter, you'd be fine. Other times of the year, not so much. We've got the lined zip-up hooded flannel shirt up next. Not really the most legible, but, you know. God bless. Vance and Leather's short sleeve work shirt. Different. Don't really tend to do work shirts or shirts in general, so that's cool. We've got Exorcist flannel. I feel like they're missing, like they're just like the things here. Why is my brother calling? One sec. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Apologies. Just talking to my brother. Right, Exorcist. Yeah, I feel like they could have done just a little bit more with some of these pieces. I feel like they... I don't know. Like, it's just a slight miss. I feel like they're just missing the mark just a little bit. Like, it's just here, and they're just about to hit, and then they just don't go over that peak with it. But that's just me. So, quilted line denim snap shirt is up next. It's okay. Studded shadow plaid zip up shirt. Ooh, don't like those colorways. Shirling lined denim work shirt. I feel like black or blue, like the denim or the black, probably like the best one. We then have a loose fit flannel Oxford shirt. Staple. I feel like simple piece. Yep. And a small box denim shirt. Same sort of thing, just staple that we get. We're on to some of the pants now, where we've got a plaid warm-up pant. We've seen that already. We've seen this already. Not a massive fan, I can't lie. I do like this. I do like the Vance and Leathers, I can't lie. I feel like Vance and Leathers is nice. Yeah. I do like it. Wu-Tang Clan, obviously, which I mistakenly didn't recognise. Not gonna lie. Mainly because it's not the actual name, but because they've just put the Swarm Returns, whereas it's Return of the Swarm, I'm pretty sure. We then have the Umbra Gradient track pant. Yeah, it's just not hitting. Contrast piping, only in the black colorway, I think. The embroidered ripstop. For the spell out, I think is fine. League Champ sweatpant. I don't know about that. Exorcist sweatpant, that's cool. I see, the thing is that they go like so over top with this, but then with a big main piece, they just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Piping sweatpant, it's fine. Repeat script is fine as well for the sweatpant. Chicago White Sox, it's completely fine as well. Small box cargo sweatpant, that's okay. Yeah, I feel like they're just missing on some of the pieces. We've got the washed Old English sweatpant up next. Satin applique sweatpant. Pant, that's fine. Just big spell out. People love things like that. Small box sweatpant, that's okay. S logo, of course. We're going to see that, that's fine. Protec reflective piping pant, that's fine. Protec pant. I don't really know about wearing a lot of Polartec, because I think I only have one piece that is a Polartec pant. It's not really something that I'd consistently wear, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, Michael Jackson, Dangerous Mesh Short. That's a lot better than the hoodie. That is just a lot better than the hoodie. It's the truth. Yeah. That's nice for the floral soccer short. That's a nice little piece. I think it looks a lot better on the jersey, but it translates fine onto this. And then we've got the Pounds soccer short. Yeah, fair enough. I wish that they had done it as 10, 20, 50, not 50, you know, 50, 20. I wish that it was going up. That would have been a bit better, but you've still got a little bit of difference, but it doesn't look great. To finish off this section, we have the Chicago White Sox leather varsity jacket. That's cool. That's not. Black colorway is the only good one. That does not look great. Chicago White Sox stadium jacket. That's cool. Perfectly fine. Not messing around with that. It's okay. So, ooh. Yeah, no. Black colorway is a lot better. That's just not great. Wouldn't you have, if you were doing that, wouldn't you have then like made the text on that side black as well? Or is that a bit too much for me to ask for? Maybe it is. Maybe it's asking a bit too much. But anyway, we are on to the final tab or section. Oh. No, we're not. It's messing about and my brother's calling again. Right, and we're back. Let's try this again. No, it's not working. Okay, we're going to have to... Yeah, that's not working. So the only tabs that open are the second and fourth. The first, third... the second and fifth. The first, third, fourth, and sixth, being the accessories, aren't opening. So we'll go through what we can go through. Then we might have to just click view all because they are not working. So we're onto the hats. Overdyed camp cap, military camp cap, Harris tweed camp cap, Jackyard logos denim camp cap. Nothing really standing out. Denim camp cap, Wu-Tang Clan, obviously. Two-tone moleskin camp cap, Lacheron camp cap, Wash Chino Twill camp cap, Gore-Tex pocket or zip pocket camp cap, Corduroy camp cap, Pyrotech lined packable ear flap camp cap, Supreme the Exorcist. That'll probably do well. Can't lie, it just will do. Just simple, easy. Wool camp cap, Swarovski S logo New Era, expensive. Boucle box logo New Era, not my favourite. MLB teams box logo New Era, so different teams for different colourways, that's cool. We've got the Bones box logo New Era. We've got the Reaper S logo New Era. And we've got the Cancer Awareness box logo New Era, which is nice. Probably 4 of them I think I liked. So now I've got the bags. 92 bag photos. Oh my god. Denim backpack. Cool. Real Tree colorway will do probably perfectly fine. That's fine. Yeah. Beautiful. Reflective. Denim duffel bag. Cool as well. Reflective, I'm guessing, as well. Perfect. Yeah, that's nice. Messenger bag too. Obviously going to be the exact same thing. I do think the Real Tree colorway will be the more popular at the end of the day. The shoulder bag is to follow. Same sort of opinion. Reflective yet again. Mini shoulder bag. They're just going to be like straight through, aren't we? Just like flying through them. Utility bag. Okay, now we've still got 50 things. How on earth? Vance and Leathers BB Simon backpack. That's going to be expensive, isn't it? That's kind of cool. That's not. I prefer the brown colourway. A velvet backpack. A lot of different backpacks it seems we're going to get this season. Messenger bag as well in velvet, which is a small messenger bag. Mini pouch as well. Probably for like a camera or something at the end of the day. Money bag is making a comeback yet again, like the Rifkin safety sack and the other money bag, obviously. Or was this last season we were meant to get this? I can't remember. I don't recall. Anyway, leather chain wallet is up next. That's cool. Were we meant to get these pieces or not? I don't remember. I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, leather zip card holder. That's cool. Nice colourways. Leather clip knife. Not going to be released in Europe, but that's fine. We've got a leather dice set. That's cool. There's obviously all the matching leathers pieces. Because we had leathers pieces last season, so now we're getting a different variety this season in the end for the leather goods. So, can we open these tabs up, please? No. Cannot do it. Won't do it. Okay. I'm going to have to click view all, unfortunately. So we're going to have to go... Whoa. Okay, so you can't click on the sections directly, sadly, for view all. But we are missing these pieces here. And we can't view them, unfortunately. So we've got a top. We've got another one of the All Dogs Go to Heaven. Oh, you can't click on anything. Okay. I might need to switch. If I go here, is that a little bit like better for people? I don't know. So we've got the All Dogs Go to Heaven. We've got a like zip up here. I can't click on the pieces. We've got obviously the AIM piece that they had, another White Socks, a cards piece, a repeat something, another like you just can't go onto them. Can I open up like a previous? Yeah, but that doesn't go onto it. That just takes me to where it was. Oh, this is frustrating, isn't it, realistically? Okay, it's fine. We're just seeing what we have and haven't seen, obviously, as of yet. Which just kind of irritating. So these are all the hats that we have seen. These are the hats that we haven't seen. So there's a Jesus hat. I can barely make out. Vance and Leathers, Supreme, White Sox, S logo, another White Sox, S logo, ear flap. It's so painful not to be able to go onto something because it does this. Supreme. We've got a bell hat, I believe they're called, or a pill hat, I believe is the name. Ushanka, I believe that is what that's called. We've got the beanies. Wu-Tang Clan, White Sox, Bones, big logo. It's so annoying. A woven beanie, a White Sox beanie. There, obviously the box logo beanie, classic Supreme, an ear flap, big logo, big logo. It's so frustrating. A headband, balaclavas. Okay, we've got the accessories now, which I can't click onto. I can't click onto the accessories because it's broken. Okay, so we've got a golf cart. We've got a... When does it come out? I want to buy a hoodie. So the week starts this Friday. The week starts this Thursday. And you will be able to see a drop list from either Drops by Jay on Twitter, from either drops.gg on Twitter, or in general, you'll be able to see the drop lists that are coming out, dependent on what hoodie and pieces you are after. In the end, obviously, it's just, relevant to that, or with that in the end, which is fine. You'll just have to, wait and see as to what it is. So we've got is that basketball? Like a little basketball hoop there. We've got a vending machine next. We've got a ski ball. I can read what the top says. We can make our way through this. So this is a Supreme Hoops arcade back and ball. There you go. Next up, we have the Bandai. Should I just copy the name? We'll get around this. So the next up is... I'll just paste it at the top. So next up is a Bandai Gashapon machine. There you go. Following that, we've got a Supreme Ilk skis. Easy. Obviously, this is a necklace, so you don't need to figure out what that is. Next up is going to be a Vance and Leathers BB Simon pillow. From there, obviously, this is going to be the champ piece, isn't it? But it is the Supreme Riddell Speed Flex helmet. This is painful. From there, we've got a Supreme Anabas portable record player. Cool. From there, we've got a Supreme Occidental leather tool belt. Obviously, following that, we've got RZA on a Wu-Tang Clan Myson and mug. We've also got another Wu-Tang Clan, which is going to be a Myson tray. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, SUP community as well. You can use Supreme community. That's another one. From there, we have a ST DuPont Twiggy lighter. This is so painful. Following that, we have a 100 Norg goggles. That's going to be these. Is this like a grill? Yeah. We've got a UNA grill up next. This is a literal cone, which is a literal traffic cone. Yeah, they won't have everything yet because it's broken. So if I go shoes, it does that currently. So Supreme is currently glitching. So that's traffic cone. This is a Mophie power station up next, specifically a QI2 power station. We've then got a lamp or lantern, which is going to be a Goemon lantern. That's cool. Oh my god, there's so much. Why? We've got a Lectus New York stool up next. Following that, we've got a teapot set or a tea set, which is literally just called tea set. There is nothing specific for it. Obviously, we've got Hanes. Don't need anything special for Hanes, but what on earth is this? A Christmas pajama set is going to be up next. This is so difficult. We then have a little holiday tree. Maybe it's a full-size one, maybe it's a mini one. Who knows? We've then got a belt, which looks like a repeat logo belt. Following that, we've got a Zero tin plate box. Oh, God. Hey, we can open things. Only one thing. Great. We can only open the Hoto Camp light, which is here. Can provide anywhere from 8 to 50 hours of lighting. It's cool. Why is that the only item that we can open? Don't know. We've then got the Soul water bottle lantern, it says as well. So maybe it lights up. Maybe it's got light in the top and it's a water bottle. Who knows? We've then got the Soul Escape insulated blanket. We then we can open this one as well for the Exorcist mini towel. That's cool. Why can we only open like specific pieces? What is this? Anyway, doesn't matter. We've got gloves, which are mechanics gloves. We've got a Windstopper face mask. We've got a Windstopper handlebar mitts. We've got Windstopper zip gloves, and we've got Windstopper neck gaiter, which, yet again, for some reason we can open this, but we can't open the others. Following that, we've got a box logo car emblem. Yeah, we do. We then have a chibi rib something and another. We've got a chibi rib screwdriver keychain is up next. We've then got a digital keychain camera following that. We've then got another keychain, which is the Exorcist keychain. Following that, we've got another keychain, which is an Opinel number 5 knife one. We then have a BB rim keychain, or rims keychain. Following that, we've got shoes, which we cannot open, because why would we? Which are just Air Force One lows, but they say that they are Nike, are Air Force One low. I don't know. Can we open these? Cannot. This is going to be the money skateboard. This is going to be the Dash Snow skateboard. This is going to be the Michael Jackson skateboard, which is the dangerous skateboard. Don't think it has anything on the first skateboards that we had, but you know. We've then got the Exorcist skateboard, followed by the Scale skateboard. We can do that if you want me to take a look at things. This is the Scale skateboard. It works for you. Does not work for me. There's the Exorcist. Then have the Wu-Tang Clan skateboard. We then have the, what was that? Ambergram skateboard is following that. We then have the Friend skateboard, so we can just open these three up. Which is like this for the Wu-Tang Clan, that for the Ambergram, and this for the Friend skateboard. Kind of cool. A little bit creepy, but kind of cool. We then have the camo skateboards, which are like that. And then we've got the normal wheels, you know, Spitfire and the trucker and everything like that. So yeah. So that is going to cover everything for this season in the end. Should take a look at RZA. There he is. On the mug. And on the tray. But yeah. So you say it's a 4 out of 10 for you. I can understand that perspective, especially since we can't take a look at half the pieces that are here, which is amazing. Personally, what sticks, I mean, the tees, they're just a letdown, aren't they? Like, let's be real, they really are a letdown. Just continuous, like, letdown. Who is the people to follow to get drop info? Social media X. So you can either use Twitter, yeah, X, or Instagram for drops by J, or drops.gg. I don't know whether he puts a dot or it's the literal word dot, D-O-T. And you can also use the website Supreme Community for whenever they update the categories and information and the week 1 drop. It'll probably be later on today, or if not tomorrow, that all of the information and such for this week will be out in general, and you'll see drop lists and such and videos from people. But yeah. Oh, okay. Just got an update for GOG in the middle. That's great. So the tees, I don't think are great. I don't. I think you'll probably have this being number 1, 2, or like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're not great. Pieces that stick out that should have been a bit better. I feel like Wu-Tang, Michael Jackson, and The Exorcist could have been a bit better. I just do. I feel like it's a missed opportunity with them. Jeans are okay. All Dogs Go to Heaven, I feel like could have had, you know, a little bit more. A lot of the pieces aren't really memorable. This, I think, is a good piece at the end of the day. It's no problem at all. Don't worry about it. Happy to help. Just as long as I can. At the end of the day, help. I'm happy to. This, I think, is a good piece. This football zip. I don't know about the other 2 colourways. I just think that colourway is perfectly fine. White Sox stuff is a bit hit and miss. There are definitely a couple of White Sox pieces that are good. Definitely a couple that are bad. Just my personal, you know, opinion. Some of the tops are okay, and the football jerseys, soccer jerseys and such, I think they're really good. I like the embroidery on this piece. I think this is really nice. Wu-Tang Clan, it's okay. I think grey probably looks the best for it. Box logo is a box logo, so, you know, it is what it is. If they release this in time for Halloween, brilliant. If they don't, it's just going to be frustrating. Definitely, I like the fact of the doing for the breast cancer awareness. I'm a fan of that. I just wish there was a pink colourway. I feel like it would have just brought it up a level, but it's just one of those things. I like this baseball jersey as well. I think it's cool. Just a bit more fun. I mean, I would click on more pieces, but unfortunately, I can't preview them, so I won't be doing that. I like the All Dogs Go to Heaven pieces. It's just a little bit of a sad one. Not very, like, many memorable going through here. Can I click on this? No, I can't. What can I click on? I like the Wolves, I think. The Wolves in... If I could click on it. Some of the White Sox stuff I think is great. Some of these jackets with the hoods I think are great as well. I like a lot of the Vance and Leathers pieces, I won't lie. I really do. I do understand the sentiment of not the best. I can understand that. On that note, we will take a look at public opinion. Let's take a look. Any opinions? Where's that? Sorry. Does anyone else see the Mickey piece that Supreme have on their social media? Am I losing it? Sorry, but I've just seen this. Someone's just put this. Where is it? It's probably like the NCAA that will come out later. Okay. But they've shown the front and the back to it. God, Supreme. This brand. Right, let's see for opinions, comments. 6 out of 10. feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. God. Yeah, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10. There are definitely a lot of pieces that I think are nice and stand out. I'd like to see a number of the pieces on body and such. So if we take a gander at the lookbook, let's see how the pieces look instead, and then see, Mickey's here. He's here. Anyway, let's see how they look. So that is going to be the Windstopper patchwork piece. Dash Snow, Puffer, Mickey. Are there going to be like multiple pieces for Mickey? Because I feel like that's going to go down quite well, if so. Leather Blazer. We've got the Jeff Hamilton. 2-in-1. Vanson. Shot. I feel like a lot of them are like late winter pieces. BB Simon. The Umbro. There's the Shot Shearling, which looks nice. Looks nice paired with the Wu-Tang Clan like that, I can't lie. I don't know how the Wu-Tang Clan will look by itself. Drill Team. The Cross Piece. Yet again, Wu-Tang Clan. Champs. Cordura. Umbro looks nice like that. This is what I mean, like on body and photos themselves sometimes don't do justice. When people are wearing them, it looks a lot better. Sometimes they look worse when some people wear them. I'll be honest, I've worn things that have looked great on people and I've put it on and thought, God, I look like absolute idiot. But it's just how it is. Got the Michael Jackson with the hooded arc, which is nice. Shackyard Denim. Shearling lined ear flap cap is there. Studded suede. White socks. It looks fine, but I don't know. First Shearling lined. Beaded zip up hoodie is the name of that piece. Beaded cards sweater is the name of that. There's the Umbro baseball jersey and the All Dogs long sleeve top. Now we can click on the accessories. Of course, now we can. Still can't click on that section though. Can we click on this section? Still can't click on this section. We can click on this beanie section though. So some of the things, give it like an hour or two and they'll start working, but you can see all of them in all of their glory now, at least. And classic there, new era, big logo, camo, felt applique. That's kind of cute. But yeah, so I feel like I'm on the borderline with it. I think that there are a number of pieces that will age well and that people will change their opinions of. As always, you know, once items release, typically sometimes if pieces sell well, people change their opinion, but most of the time it's when people see others wearing them that fully shifts opinion. I'd say that it's not as strong as I'd expect a full winter to be, and it might be that the collaborations will make up for it, but you'll just have to wait and see in the end. I don't think it's bad in any way. I think there are a number of pieces that I like, a number of pieces that I dislike, and a number that won't really be memorable. But I think across the board, it's at least a 6 or 7 out of 10. I'll give it that. 7's pushing it, like I'm reaching with a 7. I'd say 6 is like a solid for this lookbook, purely because there are a lot of pieces that aren't really memorable and just don't look great overall, and are kind of like, why did you do that? But that's just my personal preference and viewpoint overall. The accessories aren't as strong as in the past. I'm not going to lie, it's following the trend that I thought it would do a while ago, where I said that they're starting to become more and more expensive and they're not really very, you know, affordable in terms of accessories. Across the board, the cheapest thing here is probably going to be a traffic cone. It's funny, sure, but it's kind of sad that we don't really have many, like, just simple, cheap, you know, basically pieces. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Pajama set might be cool. Can I click on it? Of course I can't. But yeah, As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions, everyone. I'd love to know what you all think, how you all feel about this, and what you're looking forward to. But yeah, obviously it drops this week, so the in-store might go out tomorrow for people to sign up, or it might just be a show up type of thing. I don't know. And obviously Drops by Jay, Drops GG, Supreme Community will all be putting out the lists, the details and everything over the course of this week leading up to Thursday in the end. But yeah, that is pretty much going to cover it for me in the end. So thank you for all of you who are here, or anyone who is still here. I really do appreciate it. And as always, I do hope that you have a good rest of your day. Looking forward to this season, sort of. But yeah, thank you very much for joining in, for staying, for sticking around and watching. Have a good rest of your day, wherever you are, whether it's early morning, whether it's midday, or whether it's late. And yeah, other than that, I will see you all next time. Take care, and yeah, that's it from me. Peace.